I'm a firm believer that guys should look after their skin, that they should have a regular skin routine, and they should do everything they can to look the best version of them. I obviously feel so strongly about it that after helping other guys a couple of years ago, I set up a YouTube channel in order to try and help other guys to figure their way through the skincare routines, get products that will work for them. But there's no doubt about it, there's a lot of guys that do not look after their skin. There's lots of different reasons for that, and I regularly get a lot of messages through Instagram, DMs, etc. from people wanting their partner to look after their skin and asking me for product advice, but also how to actually get the guy in their life to start looking after their skin. So today I want to look at some of the reasons guys don't look after their skin, and more importantly, the reasons why they should. So one of the most obvious reasons to start looking after your skin is to prevent the signs of aging. It's now a situation where many years ago women were constantly bombarded with beautiful models and actresses on billboards, in magazines and TV, on films, perfect flawless skin, makeup, perfect hair, and for years there was this push by society that women should look that good. What's happened is that over those years the men have been brought into that as well. So I now can't pick up a magazine about men's lifestyle like GQ, I can't pick up Men's Health magazine without a rugged, really great looking guy with six-pack abs and, you know, flawless skin and perfect teeth. And yeah, sure, Photoshop has been, you know, been in there and helping out, but there's no doubt about it, guys are under a lot of pressure to look better. So first and foremost, a good skincare routine can prevent the signs of aging. It can help you from getting those telltale age signs. It's not going to stop it completely. Nothing short of surgery is ever going to completely do that, but there's certainly products and techniques that you can use, especially if you do it routinely and regularly, that will help you prevent sagging skin, discoloration of the skin, fine lines, wrinkles, and the general signs of age. And of course, by proper skincare routines and good grooming, you can look younger. Now, the amount of age you can knock off yourself, it depends on a lot of things. I mean, genetics obviously have a great deal to do with it, your lifestyle has something to do with it, your general health, all these things are interlinked. But by using a good skincare routine, using the right products for your skin and doing it day in, day out, there's no doubt you can start to look younger. Now, it's quite funny actually, I recently got flamed on an Instagram. Somebody DM'd me on Instagram and basically said, why the hell should I listen to you about skincare? Because, I mean, you know, look at you, look at you, you've obviously got old skin, it's, why would I listen to you, when there's like Hiram and James Welsh and that sort of thing to look at? Well, it's a reasonable question, I guess. It was a little bit aggressive and maybe a little bit insulting the way it was put across. But what I would say is that I'm not sure how old Hiram is. I would have thought he's in his late 20s. James is, I believe, either 30 or maybe 31. Obviously a naturally good-looking guy. I'm not a naturally good-looking guy, and I'm not 31. I'm 53 years old. So, the main reason I originally started this channel was so I could say to other guys around sort of my age, it's not too late. You can start looking better. You can start taking care of your skin, using decent products, and put that effort in yourself and feel good about yourself. Now, as it turns out, I've got a wide range of people that follow me and subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Instagram. It's not just guys my age. It's not just straight white middle-aged guys or whatever else. I have a wide spectrum of people across all ethnicities, across sexualities. I've also got an awful lot of women viewers because they either just want to hear another view of skincare, or they often want to get their boyfriends or husbands into skincare, so they're looking for a male version of a typical beauty type of blog. And of course, looking after your skin, doing a decent grooming routine, can make you look more attractive. And it's not just looking more attractive, it's feeling more attractive. Now, if you've got, maybe it's your mum, maybe it's your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, a good female friend, you would have definitely seen when they've gone from, say, no makeup and not done their hair, and they've done their makeup and they've done their hair. Yes, they've done their hair and it looks beautiful. Yes, they've done their makeup and they look beautiful. But you can tell that their confidence has changed. And that's what a lot of it comes down to. Because at the end of the day, guys, yes, flashy cars and expensive watches and muscles and everything else is all great. But one of the key things that certainly women go for is confidence in a guy. And if you feel good, if you put that attention into yourself and you feel better about yourself, you have that confidence about you, it shows people around you pick up on that confidence, and in fact that confidence will draw people to you, whether it be friends or romantic interactions or what have you. And of course, clean skin is healthy skin. You know, you're sloughing away at all those dead skin cells. You're clearing all the crap and the crud and the pollutants and the antioxidants. You're just keeping your skin nice and clean. But don't forget, of course, that there's only so much that your skin products will do. To have healthy skin, the skin is the biggest organ in your body, so that reacts to your general state of health. If you're sleeping enough, if you're eating the right food, if you're keeping relatively healthy, and if you're consuming plenty of water. Now, I actually found a huge difference when I started drinking more water regularly. Everybody says, oh, drink 2 litres of water a day and everything. You read it in every single magazine, but chances are very few of us actually do. So what I did is I bought myself one of these large water bottles, you know, ones with the flip top, and you see all the little markers down the side. I don't bother with the markers. What I do is I get this bottle, I fill it up from my water filter, so it's filled up with just plain water, and I put it in the fridge during the day. But when I go to bed, I get it out of the fridge and I take a few decent sized tugs of it and leave it by the side of the bed. Go to sleep. When I wake up in the morning, as soon as I sit on the edge of the bed, the very first thing I do is pick up that water bottle and finish off all that water in there. It just rehydrates your body. Not only did I felt better in myself after doing this for a couple of days, it was noticeable. I'd actually started to notice a difference in my skin. My sclera, that's the white part of your eyes, just seemed that little bit brighter, a bit whiter, and it was just an easy way of doing it. I don't bother with the markings on the side, as I say. I just fill it up during the day, because I'm drinking some in the night and I'm having the rest of the morning. I know that whatever else I do during the day, I'm having at least 1 litre of pure water. And if you don't like pure water, stick a couple of slices of lemon or a couple of slices of orange in it. It makes it more palatable if you're not a fan of just plain water. Another important point, of course, is if you're in a relationship, whether it's with a girl or a guy, doesn't matter, it's not fair for you to expect them to look good if you're not putting the effort in. And even if they're not putting a huge amount of effort in, or you don't think they are, for whatever reason, you should still put your effort in for them, because it's no good, it's not enough to look great when you go out to a club, or if you go out to a date or something, and then you finally get together, you're soulmates, you've moved in together, you're married, whatever, you're secure in your relationship, and then you just don't bother. Because, oh well, we're together, they love me, it doesn't matter. It does, because what you're saying to that person is, I looked good to get you, but I don't need to look good to keep you. And I just think that's wrong. Personally, if you disagree, well, tell me down below. If you disagree, do tell me in the comment section below. But to my mind, looking good for your partner is a way to show you respect your partner and you value their partner and you're putting the effort in for your partner. And finally, with skincare, it gives a bit of you time. Now, I've spoken to guys, admittedly it's older guys, more sort of my age rather than younger fellas, but a lot of guys really wince at this idea of your own time. I mean, we all look for our own time, whether it's we're out tinkering with the cars or at the gym with our headphones in or whatever. But it's time for you just to focus on you. That's your time. Now, we're not talking about, unless you really want to, we're not talking about bubble baths with candles all around the bath and that sort of thing. What I'm just talking about is that, say for instance, at the end of the day, right, close to bedtime, you just have this time for you. You know, you wash your hair, you know, you've had a shower maybe, or you're just washing your face, you're double cleansed, you know, you've had, maybe you have or haven't just had a shave, you're toning, you're spending time looking at yourself in the mirror, just going through the motions, just making yourself look good, just putting that detail, spend that time on you, and it should be time that you spend just on you. All right, so leave your phone in another room. All right, you go in the bathroom, leave your phone. You don't need your phone every 30 seconds. You know, I'm seeing a clinician in the NHS. I don't have my phone on me all the time. You don't need your phone on you all the time. So just put it to another room, just leave it, and have that time for you. You know, you don't want to be checking your phone, you don't want to be half watching the telly, you don't want to be having a conversation. You know, wait till the kids have gone to bed or what have you. This is just your time just to relax, literally get rid of the crap of the day. You might have had a great day, but just get rid of the day. Wash it all down the sink, make yourself feel good. I actually find that what I do, and I've done it for years, is I actually a little dab of a fragrance before I go to bed. Now I even do that if my wife's, say, working nights, but partly it's nice because, you know, I get into bed and she, oh, you smell nice, but it's also, I don't know, it just makes you feel good about yourself. You get into bed, you're feeling good about yourself, you've done your face, you've got a bit of fragrance on, you're feeling like, do you know what, I might be old, you know, I might not be anything special to look at, but I feel good about myself, and that's a great place to be when you go to sleep. And of course there's always reasons why guys say they can't do skincare. One of the things I get is it takes too long. It's a faff. That's because if they go on YouTube and they go, oh right, skincare routine, chances are, if they just put skincare routine, they'll get thousands of female skincare channels. If they put men's skincare routine, okay, chances are they're going to get a guy's routine. But chances are also that they're going to come across somebody that is going through a full 10 or 12 step Korean routine, or it might be that it's a celebrity who's then showing you that they spend, you know, they give you a 40-minute video as they do all their skincare and they use their little electronic bebobs and they're doing this and they're using their, and you look at that and you think, you know what, it's just too much effort. The fact is, it doesn't take that much effort. It doesn't take that much effort at all. You just need to get into the routine. You just need to get the basics down. It doesn't need to take too much time. If I'm in a hurry in the morning, if I'm on call and I've got to get out of the door quick, gel wash, splash it down, pad dry, moisturiser, sunscreen, 4 minutes, I'm out the door. It doesn't take long. In the evening time, you should try and give yourself more time, as I say, just to relax and get rid of the day. But again, if you come home, you know, you might have worked a ridiculous shift, you're absolutely knackered, wash your face, an active if you're going to use it, decent moisturiser, go to bed. 5-10 minutes tops. Another thing, of course, is it's too expensive, and it can be very expensive. You can get ridiculously expensive. I mean, at the moment I'm trialing a product by Augustinus Bader, which is a skincare product. It's about, what's it, 50 or 60 mils, and it's £210. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Look at it this way, I'm trying it so you don't have to. So you can spend an absolute fortune, but you don't need to. And there are other videos that I'm planning, you'll find on my channel, where I talk about budget skincare. I do look at things like, you know, £6 moisturisers. You know, I might look at £30 body washes. I might look at £45 moisturisers. There's a huge range. You don't need to spend a fortune. You just need the basics. And I have an entire video that I'm about to film called "Do You Need to Spend a Lot on Skincare?" So if you're worried about how much it costs or how to get a routine budget price that gives you good results and doesn't scare the hell out of you about how much you're going to spend each month, I suggest you keep an eye out for that. And of course, the only way you're going to know when that video is available is if you subscribe, if you haven't already done so, and click the notification bell. Another thing is, it's not going to make too much difference. Why bother? What's the point? You know, you can't polish a turd. Why bother doing it? It's not going to make any difference. You know, I can see the logic behind that, because obviously when somebody wears makeup, it clearly makes a huge difference. You know, you can have a person that's got, you know, might have some acne scarring, that they've got very, you know, very spotty, very uneven skin tone. They put makeup on and blusher and mascara and eyebrow pencils and everything else. They can look, you know, they can look like a film star. Because the makeup has changed them. But if you say to a guy, right, okay, I want you to start washing your face, put a moisturiser on, and don't forget your sunscreen, it's not going to look like it makes a lot of difference, but it can make a difference. Trust me, it can make a difference. Not only will your skin look better, it'll look healthier, it'll look clearer, you'll get an even skin tone, which will overall make your skin look much better. You'll get a natural glow to it, because you're doing this, because you're putting the effort into yourself, because you do start to see results. That carries on. People feel it from you. Your confidence grows. You know, bear in mind that if you've done no skincare at all, if you've never bothered, if you're the sort of guy that's been washing your face with shampoo and drying your face with the same towel you've been drying your ass with, then as soon as you use a decent cleanser and moisturiser, within the first 2 days you're going to notice a difference. But if you've done some skincare, maybe you've used some cheap products and you want to use something a little bit higher, yes, it's going to take a little bit more time. Some of the actives can take a good couple of weeks before you see the difference. Retinol, you know, unless you use a strong retinol and you purge very quickly, it can take a while before you know, it could easily be 3-4 weeks before you see a result. But you will see results. And that brings me to the final point that people say, and which is they're too old. You're not too old. You know, if you're 70 years old and you've got wrinkly, dry skin, if you start washing nicely and you start using a drying product moisturiser, your skin is going to look healthier. You're not going to get rid of all your wrinkles outside of going to have plastic surgery. Of course you're not. But it's never too old. I didn't start doing any skincare at all until I was in my mid-30s. Nothing. Yeah, bear in mind I'm an old fart, so back in the day there wasn't everything that was marketed at men anyway. But you know, when I came out of the Marines and I started doing security work and that sort of thing, didn't do it, you know, nothing at all. It wasn't until I went to med school that I got the chance to use some skincare products and thought, actually this is quite nice. And the night I went out, after I'd had used these facial things, I had a couple of younger girls hit on me. It might have been fluke, whatever, but I was sold. The minute I had a couple of young, attractive girls hit on me on the day that I'd used, you know, some nice skin, you know, some decent skincare that I'd bought that had been recommended to me, that was the day I decided I'm going to look after my skin. And I've done so ever since. So it's not too late to start. It really isn't. So you guys are obviously amazing. You know, you watch my channel, I'm sure you watch other channels, you're already looking after your skin. You might be doing 12 steps, you might be doing a couple of steps, you might have just started, or you might have been doing this for years. You might be even a content creator that has your own channel that looks at mine and goes, he's crap, isn't he? I'm not, he's nowhere near as good as my channel, thank God for that. Whatever, you're amazing because you're already doing something about it. You're looking on YouTube, you're saying I want to have better skin, which is great. But have you always done that? Have you? If you haven't, why didn't you? I'd love you to tell me in the comment section below what stopped you looking after your skin. And just as importantly, I'd love you to tell me in the comment section below what made you start. Why did you decide you were going to look after your skin where maybe for years you'd neglected it? Yeah, let me know. So guys, a slightly longer video than usual today, hope you don't mind. If you're not a subscriber here, or if you're first time here, or maybe you've seen several of my videos but you haven't subscribed yet, perhaps today will be the day that I earn your subscription, and you'll take a moment just to click that subscription button and click on the notification bell. I've been Bear Clark, you've been amazing, and I'll see you again real soon.